I don't know if it's like the power of positive thinking at work here, or I'm actually really starting to feel better. Welcome to my first video of the year. I can't believe it's been this long. It's just life has happened. I'm not as like vibrant as I normally am, and so I'm just gonna break the surprise here and now. If you can't already tell, we have baby number 3 on the way. I'm currently expecting, and I'm about 14 weeks along, so just entered the second trimester, and I'm actually like looking forward to things getting better, and you know, all that energy that is promised. I mean, I don't want to say that it's promised because I know I have experienced this before, and this is like my 3rd run. It's just you forget, you know, like when all you feel is like exhaustion, and just it's like I can't see beyond this, like God, please help me. But yeah, what a journey it's been. And I really kind of felt like this time I wanted to vlog this whole first trimester, also probably because I'm pretty sure this is our last baby, so I feel like it's a good idea to kind of document all of this just for posterity, just so that I can look back on it. I'm trying to savor everything, even though it's not been fun, but yeah, this is it. So I'm about 3+ months along. I don't know how they calculate it with pregnancy, but yeah, I just entered the second trimester, and can I tell you, the first trimester kicked my booty. Like, it was not a joke. But yeah, I kind of thought I would, you know, document I have a list here, some of the wonderful things that happened to me in the first trimester, which I'm not completely out of yet. You know, it's not really like as soon as you enter the second trimester things just like change, bam, because we're humans, right? And it's physical. All of these things happen gradually, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm still quite exhausted. I actually just woke up from it. I woke up about an hour ago from a nap, an unavoidable nap, a nap that I didn't even know how I took it. I just woke up and I was like, oh, okay, I took a nap. Yeah, just one of those things. All right, I'm gonna share some of the exciting things that happened to me this first trimester. Number 1, morning sickness. And I have to say, this morning sickness is not even morning sickness. It's just kind of in out all day sickness. So initially I was like throwing up in the morning, and I would throw up like nothing. It would just be like just nothing. It was just, I don't know, just like water or whatever, because my tummy was pretty much empty. So I did know that I would have to eat as soon as possible in order to prevent myself from vomiting, from throwing up. However, somewhere along the line I started throwing up in the course of the day as well. So it could be something as little as a smell, or maybe the food and the food takes so long to digest, I have to say. And so if I just like moved too quickly, excuse me, in between, yeah, that was gonna happen. Next thing is nausea, which is kind of hand in hand with this whole sickness. It wasn't like a morning thing, it was just an all day thing. Just like generally just feeling yucky all day, just feeling nauseous, and like it was a mess. I mean, do I still feel that way? Slightly, not as much, I think. I don't know if it's like the power of positive thinking at work here, or I'm actually really starting to feel better. But I would say not as much as I was feeling it like maybe 2 weeks ago. Next is saliva. I am currently being plagued by it as we speak, because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like trying to keep it down and just keep it from It's crazy the way these things happen. Like, see, you would just be sitting there on your own. Next thing, your mouth will just fill up. Like, I don't understand it. So I have to like constantly be like drinking water. I'll be drinking something. I was chewing gum. I had this specific chewing gum that I liked, and as soon as it finished, that was it. I couldn't find it. And I don't know, pregnancy is just such a weird thing. I hate how much saliva comes. That's one of the things I hate the most. Like, I could tolerate a lot of things, but the saliva. One of the things that kind of helps is actually bitter cola, but I also hate it because it's so bitter. I used this in my previous pregnancies, and I know that this has worked for me, but I don't know, for some reason this time I just don't like it. I just don't like it as much as I used to. Then it was like, oh, bitter cola, where is the bitter cola? And now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, this one. So I'm just gonna take a bite so that my mouth does not fill up before this whole conversation ends. Yeah. I don't eat it a lot. Like, this is all I would eat the whole day. Cause anyways, yeah, that. Sorry, excuse me. I have to kind of chew this a little bit. It has this thing where it just like I don't want to say cleans my mouth, but it kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of reduces the whole salivation process. But I don't really like it, so just managing. Next is the heartburn. The thing with the heartburn is that I feel like it has something to do with this whole salivation thing, because on a regular day, just salivation, digestion, this whole connection, there's just something there. I just get such terrible heartburn. I've been using Rennie's. This was like my BFF for such a long time, but that helps. It's just really been a mess. I feel like somehow, because my system is producing too much saliva and I just feel the need to spit it out, it's not producing just little, which is like constantly helping. I don't know. Well, I don't know. But the heartburn has been horrible. Next, smell aversions. My god, I don't know how depressing this video is, Sha, but my goodness, the smell aversions. I can't stand perfumes. Cooking in the kitchen, there's like, I tell you, 80% of what's going on in the kitchen I cannot stand. Literally, the smell of frying chips, or boiling pepper, or boiling meat. Lord have mercy. Or things like dada. Ugh. Yeah, there was this day I was in the kitchen and I was cooking, and I just stepped out to get some fresh air. Still cooking, yes, because I have a family to take care of. I mean, I do have help, but there's just some things like I have to kind of oversee, you know. And I don't do as much as I used to, obviously, but I still do a little. And I just stepped out to get some fresh air. I came back. I don't know what it was. The smell that hits me, I had to run to the bathroom and I just threw up everything I ate. But yeah, it's that bad. I have just the one perfume that I can stand, which is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. It's just the one perfume I can stand. This was the same situation from my last pregnancy, so I've had it for a long time. It's probably like this much, and then now this is all I use, but at least I can stand something, right? So I don't have to be a little stinker. And for my husband as well, I had to choose something that he could use out of all his perfumes, because it's just like that. Fatigue. Fatigue. I said, when I was like, I don't know, when I was like 8 weeks, I was just looking at myself like, but who are you really? Who are you? Because I was like, just to take it, just to do one thing. Like, I'm not driving, I have a driver. Just for me to do one thing, like maybe just, I don't know, go and buy bread or pick the kids up or take the kids somewhere. It was like, they told me to come and climb, as in, it always felt like for me to do one thing, it felt like I was taking a trip to Antarctica, or somebody told me to come and climb Kilimanjaro, just to get in the car and do one thing. Like it was like I just couldn't do anything. My gosh, the fatigue. And then I would just like sleep off anywhere. Like I would just be in the living room, just eat, say okay, let me wait for the food to digest. Next thing I know, it's not like I'm dozing off, no. Next thing I know, I'm awake. It's like, oh, I slept. Like I don't even know what happened. Like it was that bad. Doing just one little thing felt like the weight of the world was upon me. I was like, who are you even? Because this was me 3 months ago doing, okay, not 3 months ago, because now, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago. I don't know, 3 months ago, yeah, probably. But 3 months ago, I would do 10 things in one day. It's me here, there, over there, doing this, doing that, pick the kids, go to this, go to the store, go to the market. And now, hey God, pregnancy, just get in the car, let the driver drive you to pick up the kids. It was like I literally had to psych myself up for it. I'm like, don't worry, you can do it. It's just gonna be one thing. I mean, I know pregnancy is different for everybody, and I am very grateful for the privileges that I have, but I'm just gonna have to say it really kicked my ass. Like, and I'm grateful that I have choices, that I have options. It was rough. And I know usually my pregnancies are like that. I remember I was talking to my friend and she was like, I remember you being pregnant with Zion, like you were sick. I was sick as a dog, like just like it was like I was dying. So it's kind of just usually like that for me. And even with this one, I still feel like it probably wasn't as bad as Zion's own, but still really kicked my ass. Next is food taste. I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't taste things for what they were. Like, there were just so many things I'm just like, please come and taste this for me, because I don't know what it tastes like. And that's just so annoying. Like, just so annoying. I love margarita pizza from Domino's. And there was this day I went out with my kids and I was like, okay, we're gonna, let's do a whole treat. Let's have some ice cream, let's have some pizza, and yeah. But the biggest size of pizza they had. Took the margarita pizza, my favorite. Took a bite. It was flat and tasted, and I knew that this pizza is delicious, but I couldn't taste it. It was like, it was just like, I could, like, the cheese, the tomato, everything was popping. It was hot and I knew it was yummy, but I just couldn't take. I was just like, you know what, I just put it back. I was just like, I'm just gonna waste it, so you guys have fun, enjoy. I will not be participating in the eating of this pizza. And so even right now, there are lots of things like I have to be like, that thing is sour, right? The other day I was asking my mom, I was like, this thing is sour. She was like, yeah. I couldn't taste it. I don't know why. That really sucks. Really, really sucks. I also can't eat pepper because sometime in the course of throwing up, I ate something spicy and it was the worst experience. It came out of my nose, it went into my brain. I regretted ever having tasted pepper in my life that day. And so now I avoid pepper. And the heartburn that comes with it, I can't talk. The heartburn that comes with it as well. So I just avoid pepper. Even now, I feel like I now actually have an aversion to, like, I don't even want to taste it. I'm like, it's too spicy. I can't even bear it, All I eat is ewedu and things that don't have pepper. Vomiting. I think I already spoke about vomiting. Well, that vomiting, I hate it too. I know that as a person, I hate vomiting just because it feels like it takes so much energy. Like the other day on Sunday, I threw up so much that my throat it felt so scratched that I couldn't even eat afterwards. Like I tried to swallow. Oh my God. I tried to swallow and my throat was peppering me. It was like, okay, just put it down, forget. Just go to bed on an, so I threw up everything I ate. I couldn't eat anything, and I had to just go to bed on an empty stomach because I just couldn't swallow anything. I don't even know how to explain. It was not a sore throat, it was a scratched and bruised throat. I took a spoon of honey hoping that would help, but didn't really help. I just hate the throwing up. And you know, every time I feel, I'm like, please don't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Splash some cold water on myself. Speaking of splashing some cold water, body temperature is another thing. Elevated, but this is me here, like I'm just tying wrap. You know how like pregnant women, like they be looking crazy, they be tying wrapper in the house. It's for good reason. I'm telling you, like I tie wrapper in the house. Sorry, I'm one of those people, because I'm just so hot. Like my body is like, when people hug me, they tell me, they're like, your body is so warm. Yes, I know, it's what I'm dealing with. Like I literally feel like I have to be pouring water on myself. I do that. I would like tie a wrapper and just go to the bathroom and just like splash myself with water because I just feel so hot. I don't know why, I can't explain it. Probably something to do with the circulation of blood, I don't know, but yeah, that's something. And finally, I don't know if you can tell, I hate it so much. Like congestion or mucus or the whole, oh, I hate it so much. I wake up in the morning, not only do I have to spit because of saliva, but the mucus build up. Ugh. So it's been a very eventful, exciting, to say the least, first trimester. Not to be ungrateful, I'm very thankful for everything. I'm also thankful that this will be the last of this experience, because we're finally done with having babies, and I'm just trying to like savor every little last detail. Yeah, because this is it. What else is there to share? I don't know. So as I said, I just entered the second trimester. We have seen the baby on a sonogram, or what you call it, scan, but I just don't have like a picture to show you because I don't know, they didn't give me a hard copy at the hospital. Maybe next time I'll get one. So my face, yeah, this is also something I'm dealing with. So apparently I am anemic, but I'm not surprised because every one of my pregnancies is always like that, like low blood volume. I have to like use iron supplements, and apparently this is also a byproduct of this whole iron deficiency, being anemic, pregnancy anemia or whatever. So I have this horribly chapped, cracked lips, but aside from that, it's progressing well. I'm grateful for how much time has flown by, and I'm even more grateful that in a matter of months, I know it's many months, but in a matter of months I will be holding my baby. But yeah, that's kind of what it's been. So thank you for watching. This is my surprise. I don't really have too much of a bump to show you, honestly, because it's mostly just bloat. It's not really the baby. Even though my tummy is a bit out, it's not really the baby. The baby is, I think, about the size of a, what was that, of a peach, of a pear. So something like that big. And then of course my uterus is a bit bigger, not a bit bigger, a lot bigger to accommodate all of this that's happening, but it's not really out there yet. So maybe by the next video I'll have a bump update for you. But yeah, that's our surprise. And I think in the next video I can talk maybe a bit more about the pregnancy, about the baby, and as opposed to just me and how I've been feeling. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and pray for me to feel better. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.